Hi everybody, welcome to another YDFLive show. My name is Stephen Aitchison, creator of YourDigitalFormula.com, a program to help you become the influencer that you are on Facebook. And it's a way to grow your Facebook page and make money at the same time. And it's for everyone. Coaches, entrepreneurs, healers, speakers, writers, everybody like that. Anybody like that would do well on the YourDigitalFormula.com program. It's amazing. We've already got over 300 kind of coaches, healers, authors and speakers in there already growing a Facebook page and making a consistent income from their page from what I teach in the program. So if you'd like to join us, just go to YourDigitalFormula.com. And as you know, we've only got the Monday show now for the YDF show, and it's going to bring you all the Facebook news for this week. I'm going to give you an update on instant articles and any questions you have about online business, about blogging, email marketing, any type of marketing, and Facebook, obviously growing your Facebook page. Just put a question in the comments box and I will get to the questions at the end of the show. Probably going to last about half an hour, just over half an hour. I messaged Maria on Friday night about an idea I had that I thought, okay, this is a $250,000 per year idea. And I was busy working away and I stayed up till about 1 o'clock in the morning just kind of implementing it and getting it started. And I've been doing it over all weekend. And poor Maria as well, I kind of messaged her as well and she's been getting things into place as well. So what we're going to be talking about today is the Facebook kind of things, some news from Facebook for the last week or so and just kind of updates that people are seeing around the web and things like that. And I'm going to be talking about instant articles again and the $250,000 idea I had over the weekend. And that was thanks in part to Annie Krzyzewska as well. When I got a message from her, it kind of sealed or cemented an idea that I had over the last few weeks. So I'll kind of tell you about that. I'll share that with you as well. And we've got the Q&A as well. If you've got any questions about business or kind of any type of marketing and growing your Facebook page and making money from your Facebook page, then just put a question in the comments box and I'll get to it at the end of this as well. So first of all, we'll go to what's new in Facebook this week. Well, there's been something reported that Facebook are seeing more and more, and this is important for them. It might not really seem important to us, but more and more they're looking at when people are reacting to the posts that you post on Facebook, and they're giving it more weight. So if somebody loves your post, if lots of people love your post, it's going to get more reach on your Facebook or in the Facebook newsfeed. And what they're testing out as well, they've got in the background a kind of hidden store. It's not available to anybody just now, but they're testing it just now, and it's a reactions store. So it's not only going to be the kind of thumbs up, the hearts, the smiley face, the tears, and whatever we've got just now. It's going to be more reactions, and they want to test this more. And it's a way to keep people engaged on Facebook. Now that's good news in and of itself, or kind of good news. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but it tells us that Facebook are really putting emphasis on kind of sharing and being part of the community and this kind of engagement as well. I've said that since I started the YDF program. It's all about engagement. It's all about engagement. And if you can keep people on your Facebook page for longer, Facebook are going to give you more reach. That's what it's all about. Because at the moment, Facebook users generally, on average, stay on Facebook about 22 minutes per day. And every quarter that figure is going up. And this is why Facebook is so, they're really kind of emphasizing this engagement part of the kind of platform. And this is why the reactions are so good as well, because people are reacting and they're sharing and they're kind of commenting on the post as well. So we have to pay attention to that as well. And we've had to pay attention really, I've been saying for the last 4 or 5 years, that it's all about engagement. The longer you can keep people on your page, the better it is for your page and the better it is for Facebook and the better it is for your readers. And I always say there's 3 people in this relationship: Facebook, yourself and the reader. Most important is the reader, then Facebook, and then what you want to get out of Facebook as well. Once you can marry all 3 up, then you've got it sorted. You can make money, you can grow your page, and you can become the influencer on Facebook that you want to be. So the reaction store is really interesting for me, although just looking at it, it doesn't really seem that important, but it is really important because it just shows how much emphasis they're putting on engagement. Instagram followers. They're testing out a new indicator which shows which profiles follow you now, which is, again, doesn't seem like a big thing, but it's good for us. If you use Instagram, it's good for us. And as you know, Facebook bought over Instagram as well, so it's good for us to see who's following us and what type of people that are following us as well, and the kind of the users that are following us as well. So it's good from that point of view. I don't tend to do much. I keep a presence on Instagram, but I don't tend to do much on it. All my time is really spent on Facebook. But they're integrating it more and more, which is a good thing. And it shows how big Facebook are becoming. And there's going to be an integration with kind of WhatsApp as well. So they're looking at that as well. It just means Facebook are growing more and more and more. And something I noticed as well that I've never really paid attention to, that I knew was there, was the marketplace. Facebook are now doing whereby you can sell on the Facebook platform, just like eBay. So it's like an eBay, kind of a very watered down version of eBay. So if you've got something for sale for $50 or something, or even cars, I've seen cars on there the other day. So I was kind of looking around and seeing how I could bring my page likes up. And I was looking around just trying to reverse engineer everything and look at everything as well. And I've seen this kind of marketplace I've never really paid attention to before. But again, it shows that Facebook want everybody to stay on the one. Okay, it just wants to be an all-encompassing website. So it's not just about kind of the engagement. It's not just about photos or kind of live shows or things like that. They want it to be all-encompassing. And that's why they've got kind of like a watered-down eBay version in the marketplace as well. I know they've had that for a while. I've just never paid attention to it because I've never really wanted to use it, to be honest. But they've got this in every local area as well. So if you've got something for sale, you stick it on Facebook, and now they've got a payments option as well. So that's a new payments option in Messenger that's coming out. That's the third kind of new thing I want to kind of look at as well, which is a really good thing as well. Again, it shows you that they want everybody to stay on Facebook, and it's going to be all encompassing, which means it's going to be here for the next 5, 10, 15 years, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's why you need to grow your Facebook page. That's why you need to still focus on it, because a lot of people are saying, oh, I can't grow my Facebook page, this is no good, I'm not good at this, I'm just giving up. Don't give up. Honestly, don't give up on your Facebook page. You really need to grow your Facebook page and look at other ways of growing your Facebook page. And obviously we teach that in the YDF program. Anything new that comes out, I'll share with you as well in the YDF program, particularly, and we'll give kind of tutorials on how to do that. We've just added one from Annie recently about instant articles, telling you how to set it up, and a lot of people have done that. A lot of people in the YDF program have actually done that. Okay, the fourth thing that's not been across the board is the WhatsApp integration with the Facebook app as well. And again, it's just another thing that shows they're trying to integrate everything and just be the one platform for everything that you need. You don't really need to go anywhere else. I think that's what Facebook are ultimately looking for. Now, there's an app in China, I believe. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. But basically, it does everything. You can kind of buy booze on it. You can buy cars on it. It's a social media platform. You can do everything in this one app in China. And I honestly can't remember the name of it. I should have kind of researched it before. But I think this is the way Facebook is going as well. It basically means when you come to facebook.com, you can do anything you want to on Facebook. I think that's what's going to happen in the future, which is good for us as marketers. It is really, really good. And the fifth thing I want to kind of look at was polls with GIFs in them. Now, I don't know if you've seen this. Was a kind of a test spotted this week. It's a new option to include GIFs in Facebook polls, and that's on your. That should be available just now for everybody, or across the board. It's in America first, and then it's going to come to everybody. But it's a good way to boost engagement as well. to put animated GIFs in polls as well. I think that's going to be a good thing. And it's kind of a bit like Playbuzz. I don't know if you've ever seen Playbuzz with the quizzes. I think they're going to eventually incorporate kind of quizzes into this as well, or more interactive quizzes, which is going to be a really good thing for engagement as well. I've been saying for a couple of years you need to kind of start putting quizzes on your blog posts, but now you can do it in instant articles as well, which I'll talk a wee bit about after. So what people have been doing just now, they've been using the reactions to, I don't know if you've ever seen this. So on a post, it'll just have like 4 images and just say heart this one if you think this one's the best, kind of thumbs up for this is the best, a big wow kind of face if you think this one's the best. So people have been doing their own kind of polls using the reactions. Facebook don't want this because it skews the results of what they're trying to do with the reactions. So they're bringing out, as a kind of combat to this, they're bringing out kind of animated GIFs in polls as well, which is quite a good thing. I think they're going to have more things like this as well coming out for polls. And I wish they had that across for kind of pages as well. They don't really have it really for pages, but I think that'll be something that's coming out as well. Anything else interesting? I spoke about this last week about more active indicators, so it tells us when somebody is actually online just now in the comments. So if we go through a list of comments on a post, we can see somebody that's online just with a little green dot. So they're going to be rolling out across that out to everybody very soon. I know a lot of people have got it already, which is good. I don't think there's anything else really that. Yeah, just about. It's all about cross-app. Doing the cross-app platform with WhatsApp and kind of Instagram and stuff like that. It's a big thing for Facebook because it's expanding its dominance in the social media space as well. And I think it's a good thing for us as well. We have to roll with what Facebook are doing. So I think it's ultimately a good thing for us Facebook page owners as well. Okay, I'm just going to see if there's any comments or questions just now on that section of the show. And that's just a kind of an update. Okay, is there any questions here or any kind of comments about this? Maria Flynn was saying high energy weekend, good stuff. It was a really high energy weekend. I'm going to tell you about that in a second. But it was a high energy weekend, Maria. And still loads to do. We've got YDF Arizona coming up as well. We've got more and more people coming to YDF Arizona, so you can get your ticket if you're in quick. And we'll put a link up. Maria, could you put a link up to the YDF Arizona event? And that's where myself, Maria Flynn and Lauren John are going to be speaking at a one-day event on Tuesday, October the 15th. 17th, sorry. I'm going on October the 15th in Arizona. But not only that, we're going to make it like a kind of week event because we're going to go to the growth event after that, growth.com. It's going to be amazing speakers there in personal development and business. So our event at YDF is going to be one day, and then on the Thursday and Friday and Saturday we're all going to go over to the growth event as well, which is going to be really high energy as well. So it's going to be fantastic. And Maria's going to put a link up there to YDF Arizona if you still want to come and meet us all and meet everybody that's in the kind of going from the YDF program as well. It's going to be amazing. Rosalind Sadie or Shadi Lim, I'm riding in a Jeep just now and watching you. Excellent. Excellent. Is that what you mean by that? You're riding in a Jeep just now? Jenny White, I think it's brilliant. I'm very grateful for what Facebook offers. Yeah, I think it's really good what they're doing. A lot of people are kind of putting Facebook down for it. Me, as a Facebook user, a Facebook marketer and a Facebook kind of business owner as well, I totally love it. I just love it. Maria Flynn, engagement is so important on Facebook and it's translating in corporate world too, with more engagement surveys for employees to help with business teams and growth too. Gosh, I wish more entrepreneurs would get this for themselves by way of Facebook. Yeah, definitely. People are still not getting the importance of Facebook for their business, their online business, no matter what type of business you're in, especially coaches, authors, speakers, healers, and creative types as well, and obviously entrepreneurs as well. It's huge, and you just need to get on it. You really need to get on it and stop dilly-dallying. Just see if there's any other comments. Rod Skews, Facebook has offered me $10 to spend a couple of times now for advertising, so I took the bait and used it. Excellent. Be good to know how you got on, Rod. They offered me, I seen on my page the other day, and there's a new way of advertising. They offered me $300 or $300 credit for doing that as well. So I'm testing that out, or I'm going to be testing that out very soon, just to see what that's like and how it goes. But that's for advertising. So again, that shows you how important it is for Facebook. The advertising section of it is very important because that's what brings them in the billions of dollars every quarter. Annie has just joined us. Welcome, Annie. Annie, good talking to you over the weekend and this morning as well. We have Karen Burns. The marketplace works really well. Being in the outback and no longer having a newspaper, the local marketplace is what we use to notify the locals of what's happening in town. That's brilliant. See, it's just a way, Facebook are using it as a way of connecting people locally, because they've got a local marketplace and they've got, well, I've got kind of Motherwell marketplace and it's everything I can see in Motherwell. And obviously you can go further afield, so I stay in Motherwell, so I could put it as 200 kilometres away from me. I could see everything that's for sale in the marketplace. I just think it's brilliant, and they're just getting better and better and better. Shelley Jane Sweeney, I just had to ban a person from a Facebook page. He had so much hate. I felt so bad and wanted to quit the page. But then I see you're suddenly, wow. You're here suddenly. Wow, grateful, thank you. Shelley, if you've got to remember, you're going to get people that don't like you. You're going to get trolls who are just arseholes, basically. And you're going to get people like that. The best thing to do is just delete them. That's it. Ban and delete them. Delete, comment, and ban them all together, so you never see them again. You've got to remember about the 100 people that gave you good comments, but we tend to focus as human beings, human psychology, we tend to focus on the bad. So if we get one comment out of 100, we focus on, or one bad comment, we focus on that one bad comment. All you do, delete and ban. Delete, ban, delete, ban, delete, ban. Just keep doing that. Because obviously these people are not meant for your page, so don't worry about them, don't bother about them, and just delete and ban. That's what I would say. I get it all the time. It's just delete and ban. Well, I don't get it all the time, but I get it quite a lot. Jenny White, good indication that Facebook will stay for a long time as they keep updating and adding new stuff. They grow. Yes, that's what I keep saying. The next 5-10 years, you're secure for your business. If you want to really focus on Facebook, you're secure in your business because they're adding all these apps. They're buying these other companies as well, and they're integrating it all into Facebook. Kathy Baker, question. Stephen, with Facebook always upgrading things, do you think they may split Messenger into two areas? The original private PMs and the new Messenger bot for business public only? I've just noticed some resistance from people about the bot. Yes, there has been a lot of kind of resistance about the bot as well. And I honestly think it's still going to be a way that that's going to be the number one way we communicate with each other rather than email. Email will never die. It's never going to die, and I don't kind of think it will, and I don't say we should be abandoning email altogether. It's just with my email, I notice I get a lot of spam, and I can't be arsed going through the hundreds of kind of spam in my inbox now just to get to the good ones. So I'd rather communicate on Facebook, probably because I'm there all the time, and as soon as a message comes through, I can reply to it or keep it by for later. But I think that's a good point that you've made, Kathy. They might actually split it up for business pages and the private PMs as well. And I think it would be a good thing to do that as well, because when I'm sending out a broadcast message via ManyChat, if I'm sending out a broadcast to 8,000 people, automatically there's 8,000 messages on my inbox on my Facebook page to say I've sent it out, and then I'll start getting all the replies. So I'm missing kind of a lot of kind of questions from people or messages from people because I have to troll through kind of 8,000 messages at a time because I've sent out a broadcast. So they're going to have to do something with that, and I hope they kind of split it up for business pages and private ones as well. That would be a good idea, but there's no indication that they're going to do that. Maria's, you put up the link for your digital formula, YDF Arizona. Brilliant. Looking forward to that. Jenny White, I'd love to go to Arizona. It's amazing. Yeah, I can't wait. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. So I arrive on a Sunday in Arizona. On Monday, I think we're going to the growth offices to meet a few people at Growth. That's going to be exciting. Tuesday we've got the event. Wednesday I think we might be going to Sedona, or we might be going somewhere else, I don't know. So I'm just going to chill out, myself and Maria, we're just going to chill out somewhere before we go over to the Growth event with everybody as well. So it's going to be great, cannot wait for it. Chris Colley, I'm so grateful to have you, Stephen, to keep up with all the latest on Facebook changes. That will help our businesses. Oh, thank you, Chris, I really appreciate that. Jenny White, that shows us that we are just in the middle of a revolution, how businesses will work in the near future. Yes, it does. It does indeed. LOL, yes, trolls are basically arseholes. And that made me giggle. They are just arseholes. Maria Flynn, I just banned people from my group. The moment I see someone who redirects attention away from what I'm here to do, the easier it is to ban them. Yeah, you don't feel guilty about banning people. You know they're not meant to be part of your tribe, so delete and ban. That's it. Especially, and I don't mean delete and ban willy-nilly. I'm talking about the people that are kind of hating on you and kind of trolling you and stuff like that. Just delete and ban and just don't give a shit about them, to be honest. Kathy Baker, yes, I totally agree. By splitting Messenger, that will be a win-win all round. Yes, it definitely would be, I think. Shelley Jane Sweeney, he said I was a troll, and a troll is what? I think it's okay to be a good troll, but I like who I like anyway. Thank you, always sending love. Ah, thanks, Shelley, and sending you love as well. But just remember that it's only a few comments that you're going to get of people that are trolls or hate comments or stuff like that. It's inevitable, it's just part of kind of being on social media. But think about the other 99% that's really doing you good on social media as well. And people tend to focus on or disproportionately so, on the bad stuff for social media when they don't look at the good stuff. And they should, because social media is amazing for your business, for your personal life. It's just amazing. It's just a lot of people tend to focus on the bad side of it. And there's a bad and good side to everything, and we have to remember that. Shelley Sweeney is just saying, okay, I will delete and ban. Yeah, just get used to that. Delete, ban, delete, ban, delete, ban, delete, ban. Okay, so the $250,000 idea I had over the weekend. It's all to do with instant articles. I've been testing instant articles. I tested it last year. I put it on last year. But there was one thing I didn't do on instant articles. I got it wrong. And I couldn't for the life of me figure it out. And then Annie Krzyzewska kind of wrote to me and talked about instant articles again, and it got me back interested in instant articles. This was a couple of weeks ago. So I got it figured out and got it started, kind of was telling everybody about it. Because when I start to do things, I'll tell you about it as well. Just say, this is what I'm doing, it's going to be working, I think it's going to be great. That's what I did with the Messenger bot. Still doing that. That's what I'm doing with instant articles as well. Still doing that. And that's what I'm telling you about. The Facebook pages, just everything to do with Facebook. So I had this idea on Friday, and I didn't have it on Friday. I started implementing on Friday, but I started ruminating in my mind and kind of was marinating away over the last couple of weeks. I thought, okay, what could instant articles do for the business? So what I'm really looking to do is build up the number of people in the YDF program. I want to get more people in there. I honestly think it's a brilliant program. Sometimes I have my doubts, but then I get messages to say, this is just an amazing program, it's changed my life, and then it rebuilds my confidence with the program. And when I get messages like that, but I keep thinking, why have we not got more people in there? Everybody should know about this. So ultimately I'm going to have to advertise. But to advertise, it takes money with testing, split testing ads, and doing loads of different things with the ads, and I'm on that steep learning curve. So I'm going to need a lot of dollars for this. I thought, okay, how can I get a lot of dollars in for the business, use it for advertising, but still use it as a top line profit? So I'm thinking instant articles is going to be the way for doing this. And it's been marinating over the last couple of weeks, and I thought, okay, how can I grow the reach on the instant articles? And obviously it's collaborating with other people. And that's the way to do it. Collaborate with big pages. I've got a big page, so we collaborate, or I pay to do it, to share the articles on other people's pages. So I was looking at the numbers, what I'm doing myself with instant articles. I've not collaborated or anything just yet, but just what I'm doing myself, probably going to be, well, the other night I earned $538 in one day just on instant articles. But I also earned on Google AdSense on the blog. I also earned £250, which is about $350. So in one day, I earned about $900 in one day. And it's continuing, and it's growing and growing and growing. So I thought, oh, this is amazing. This is when the idea started kind of marinating in my mind. And on Friday, it just came to a head. I thought, I've got it. I know what to do. And then I got a message from Annie again, and she told me about something that just cemented the idea, which was brilliant. So I'm collaborating with other people, and I reckon the instant articles and Google AdSense together is probably going to earn maybe about $1,500 per day for my page. $1,500 per day, which is about 45 grand a week. It could be even more than that. It might be slightly less, but even if it's £1,000 a day, that's $360,000 a year. If that was on a consistent basis, sometimes it'll be higher, sometimes it'll be lower. So reckon we can do that, and what that'll do, I can spend half that money on advertising for YDF, and that'll bring more people into YDF. The page grows as well at the same time as well, so it's just like a kind of circular viral machine we've got going there as well. And what I've noticed with instant articles is you get about 200 to 300% more reach than you would if it was just a normal blog post. If it's just a normal blog post, I'll get a reach of maybe 20,000 or something. Even if I've got 3.5 million likes, I'll still get a reach of about 20,000 or something like that. And there's reasons for that I'm starting to figure out. But if it's an instant article, it'll maybe go up to 100,000, 150,000, 200,000. So the reach for mobile is 10 times higher, plus the reach for kind of normal blog traffic is also 10 times higher as well, because they're giving it more reach because it's an instant article. So anybody on a computer clicking on that link will go over to the blog. Anybody on a mobile phone clicking on it will get the instant article. So there's more people going over to the blog. And to give you an idea, last night I earned on Google AdSense £478, which is about $630 or something, just on Google AdSense. So Google AdSense instant articles between them, because of the higher reach, can get at least $1,000 a day from me. And I reckon it can do roughly, or not exactly the same, but at least $100 a day for you. If you've got a blog, turn it into instant articles, I reckon at least you've got $3,000 per month just from instant articles in Google AdSense. So that was the $250,000 idea. That's what's going to pay for advertising in the future as well, and I'm only going to build that up, and the ideas are still going. So I've been working on it all weekend, kind of optimizing all the articles I've got and deleting some of the shit ones, because some of the earlier blog articles I'd written when I first started in 2006 were shit. They were crap. I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm deleting all them. So I've got 2,500 articles I'm going through and kind of optimizing all of them. And that's what I've been doing all weekend, kind of non-stop. When I should be doing kind of other things, focusing on kind of Arizona, which we've been doing over the weekend as well. But I need to get this sorted in order to bring in the income for the advertising, and that way everything's just going to go circular, if that makes sense. So that was, and I'm saying $250,000 idea, it could potentially be $500,000 per year just on content alone. That's how important your content is, your blog content or your articles as well. So you can put articles on your kind of Facebook page as well, and you've got them on the blog as well. That's why I kept on saying content marketing is really important. I tell you about that in the YDF program as well. And I'll show you how to set up a blog. I'll show you how to write an article. I'll show you how to write an article in two minutes. Literally, you can do one in 2-3 minutes using other people's content legally. And you can make a lot of money. So, for example, one article I've got up, it's a quiz post. It's earned me, and that one article alone has earned me $9,000 for one article, because Facebook are sending traffic to it. That's why you need to build up your Facebook page. That's why you need to keep on with Facebook. That's why you need to keep up to date as well with everything that's going on. And I think I've just gone offline, have I? Oh, I was getting a message there. No, I'm still online. That's fine. Right, that was a lot of information there. So I'm just going to go to some comments just now. Oh dear, I'm really tired. I've been working for 6-7 hours straight this morning, just working on all the kind of instant article stuff, but it's paying off. Maria Flynn, YDF is amazing. I wouldn't be where I am today with more freedom to do what I want if it wasn't for it. I'm grateful for your program, Stephen. Thank you so much, Maria. I really appreciate that, and you know how grateful I am that you're the operations manager for YDF as well. And I know you're not just saying it because you're the operations manager. I know you aren't just saying it for that. I know you genuinely mean that, which makes it all the more special to me. Jenny White, Stephen is one of the most genuine and innovative social media gurus on Facebook. Hand on my heart, I really can't say that. Brilliant program. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cheryl Fletcher, good evening. I love the information and messenger bots I get from you, Stephen. The articles you send, excellent stuff. Thanks for all you share. Love it. Thank you, Cheryl. Really appreciate you saying that. Right, I've lost a lot of comments because I thought the program was going down. So if you had any questions, I think I might have missed them. Yeah. Bugger. I'm going to try and go somewhere else 1 second. See if I can get them there. Let me see it. No, I don't think it's going to. I've lost all your comments there. I do apologise. Let's see if we can see it somewhere else. Jenny White, I see you going easily for 1 million, Stephen. That's insane. Yeah, Jenny, we're only talking about instant articles and AdSense together. That's only one income stream for me, and that could be another income stream for you as well. That's why I keep saying multiple streams of income. In the program as well, we talk about multiple streams of income. So if one goes down, you focus on another. So right now, the YDF program, we focused on that. We're focusing on YDF Arizona. That's 2 different income streams. Then we've got the instant articles, the Google AdSense, and we've got products. So that's multiple streams of income. So that one stream of income could be $500,000, or it could even be up to kind of $1 million per year for that one income stream. So it would be amazing. Karen Burns, wow, that's amazing. I'm learning so much from you. Love it. Brilliant, Karen. You need to get into the YDF program to learn even more. And for everybody else, going to be great. Karen Howland, wow, lots of articles. Way to go, Stephen. Yeah, that's not all written by me. I've only written about 1,300 articles. Only, I say only, but you know what I mean. A lot of it's been written by guest posters as well, which is brilliant. Maria Flynn, I've got your back, Stephen. YDF Arizona seats are selling, and I'm taking care of and following up with your ticket holders. We'll see you in Arizona. All you have to do is show up. Excellent. I'll need to get everything prepared for YDF Arizona as well. I'm just doing all the kind of slideshows for it. We're going to be talking about how to do webinars as well, how that's going to be amazing for your business as well. And I may talk about instant articles, I don't know yet, but there's lots to talk about, and it's just going to be amazing. I think that's it just now. I don't know if I'm missing a lot of comments. Question from Darlene. Is it normal for posters used from the paid pictures from Canva to start to fade if you use them on Facebook? Because they did say at one time used for 1.00. I've noticed mine are almost impossible to read now, and will probably have to redo them all using a non-Canva purchased photo as soon as I can. I don't know about Canva. That seems a bit strange. They start to fade. So that's like an ordinary kind of picture, and it just starts to fade over time. I don't know about that, to be honest. I don't use Canva. I use Adobe Fireworks, which is like Photoshop, because it's like another version of Photoshop. I use Adobe Fireworks. I've used it for the last, 20 years or something. I just love it, and I'm used to it, so I love it. So I've never used Canva. I've tested it on a couple of occasions, but I like to use what I'm used to and like, to be honest. So I don't know about Canva, to be honest, Darlene. It might be that they have a kind of paid version of it, where you don't get just, it's not just for the one-time use. Now I'll just see if there's any more. We can see any more comments. I don't think I can. Jenny White is saying don't use Canva Pix. Rod Skews never had the problem with Canva. Pixabay for pictures. Yeah, Pixabay is brilliant. That's for free images that you can get on Pixabay. It's amazing. And just use your own kind of photo editing tool as well. Question, Kyan Howland. Is there a module on AdSense? I need to get this leap. I don't get ads yet. I'm okay with blog writing and now have a website thanks to Susan Jackman. Excellent. Kyan, yes there is. Post on AdSense as well in the modules. Is there on AdSense? Or have I just done it in the group? I can't remember if I put it in the group or I put it in the actual modules themselves. It's in there somewhere. Well, I will find it for you, Kyan. I've definitely done one on AdSense. I just can't remember if I put it as part of the YDF program or I put it in a private group that we've got as well. Cheryl Fletcher Green, Stephen, I have told so many about you and directed them to your page. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Kathy Baker, we all love you, Stephen. What would we do without you? I mean it. Ah, thank you, Kathy. And it's been great having conversations with you over the last couple of weeks as well, Kathy. And I think that's what's good as well. And a lot of people kind of not berate me for this, but when you join the YDF program, you've got access to myself and Maria, and a lot of people kind of PM us kind of privately, which can be a bit daunting because we get a lot of messages, but I think that's what makes it unique as well. The fact that a YDF kind of member can just PM myself or Maria or kind of anybody else in the group as well. But they can PM myself or Maria, or even get coaching from Maria as well. And that's what makes it unique. I think it's just that private interaction we can get as well. And I love kind of interacting as well. Not too many because obviously I get loads of messages a day. But it's great when we get kind of feedback and I can help other people out as well that's got questions on the YDF program as well. I think that's what makes us unique though. I think that's it for the moment. So I'm going to leave it there. There's not many more questions or anything there. That's been 36 minutes. Now I need to get ready for the CYT Live as well. Whew, that was a lot. I'm going to have to get started back on after the CYT Live, what I was doing with Instant Articles. But honestly, you need to jump on Instant Articles, jump on the kind of YDF, not the YDF Messenger, but the Messenger bots as well. Together, you can use the Messenger bots to send traffic to the blog and to your Instant Articles as well. And it's just, as I said, it's a viral kind of circle you've got going there with everything that you've got with your blog, with Facebook page. But for anybody who's not joined the YDF program yet, you need to get in the YDF program if you want to learn this stuff. It's getting more and more exciting all the time, and your ability to make more and more money all the time as well. I've just told you a way to make, I'd say at the very least, if you're first starting out, at least $1,000 per month just for starters. And I know people who are earning much, much more than that, but at least $1,000 per month, and the program's only $597 for the program. And you can get in and learn all this stuff and earn at least $1,000 a month. Why wouldn't you do it? Why are you still waiting? We've got a link up there for YDF program as well, or I'll put a link up there. And remember to join us in YDF Arizona if you want to learn even more and get private tuition or private kind of one-on-one time as well in the class at YDF Arizona. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm going to have to leave it there just now. I've spoke long enough, and I'll see you on the CYT Live show in about 25 minutes. Okay, until tomorrow, have a brilliant day, whatever you're doing, and namaste. Take care. Bye now.